Hi, I'm Tim, and I'm cracked, and I'm messed up. And my wife is not. Well, no, we're cracked playing. It's our ministry together. How you doing, all guys? We just had a great practice. We just had a great practice, didn't we? If you notice our shirts in the afternoon, we're doing this in the afternoon kind of early because we got to hit the Thomas Road, and we're going to be doing ministry at Thomas Road Vacation Bible School tonight by doing Bible stories. I'm going to be King.
We're performing in one of the drama rooms, and he's King Manasseh.
And what a story that's about King Manasseh.
And I'm one of the narrators.
Here's a story about him. King Manasseh was not a good king. He was a bad king. Did terrible things. He even sacrificed his children. But you know what he did? He came to Jesus, end of his life. He's going to be in heaven someday. And that coincides with when in our Crackling Ministries, we only talk about our past because we want to use that for the future to help married couples and people to live a life for Jesus. People will say, you know, in the hearing business, we hear sometimes that UFOs are kind of like smart blondes. You hear about them, I got my hearing aid, but you don't see them. That's not the case with my smart, beautiful blonde wife. Isn't that true, sweetie?
Oh, yes, darling.
And my hearing aid's on. Okay, baby.
Okay. So have you ever known the futility of trying to reach a woman who is mentally, emotionally, or physically shut down because you have a fence?
Right. How about that, guys? It doesn't go very good, does it?
We women.
Do we realize what we're doing because we're different? Sexually and everything, we're different. Men and women are completely different. Just because maybe it doesn't offend us, men, it may very well be offending your wife, and you may be digging the grave of your marriage. Don't do it. So we're going to go through some things that really offends women in a marriage.
So here are some of the common things.
You sure we're on?
Yes, I'm sure we're on. Okay, because it says in live video before it still says go live.
Okay.
We forgot the 3, 2, 1 countdown didn't happen before we started talking. Okay. Anyway, so here are some of the things. This book that we are reading, that we're walking through with you, is called If Only He Knew. And it has over 100, but we're not going to cover the whole 100. Pretty much you'll get the gist of it, okay? So ignoring her, not valuing her opinions, showing more attention to other people than you do to her, not listening to her, understanding what she feels is important, closing her out by not talking and giving her the silent treatment, being distracted when she's trying to talk to you, not scheduling special time with her, not being open to talk about things you don't understand, not being open to talk about things she doesn't understand,
right.
Not giving her a chance to voice her opinion on decisions that affect the whole family, disciplining her, avoiding her, which is again the silent treatment, or worse, making jokes about her, being sarcastic about her, insulting her in front of others or in private. Don't insult your wife. Come back with quick retorts at her, giving harsh admonitions, using careless words, nagging her in harshness, rebuking her, raising your voice at her, making critical comments, using foul language at her, correcting her in public, being tactless when pointing out her weaknesses or blind spots, reminding her angrily that you warned her not to do something, having disgusted or judgmental attitudes towards her, pressuring her, lecturing her when she already feels low and just needs your comfort. Okay, so that's like breaking promises without explanation, telling her how wonderful other women are.
So guys, even the ball game's on, and no matter if you're up 10-0 or down 10-0, and your wife needs you, what should you do?
You should talk to her.
Even if the score's 10-0.
Yeah.
Or 0-10, same thing.
Yeah, you still need to stop. You know, women, we have to be like respectful of their recreational time too.
Wife, others.
But if she really needs to talk to you, you need to stop and talk to her.
God first.
Right.
Spouse second. Men especially.
Date your spouse. Make quality time. You've got to have time with your spouse.
Make her number one.
Treat her kind.
Let her know you're number one. Don't just say it. Do it.
Treat her kind. Love her. Don't talk about other women.
That's what digs the grave of a marriage. What digs the grave of a marriage is a lot of times men just cutting down their wife. Like she's part of her property or something. She's a human being that God created. Bible says to love, you start by loving first through your wife as God loved the church. One example of Jesus. and the church. So, but God first, marriage second. Okay? Treat her like you want to be treated. Would you be treated like that? Having said that, men and women are different. What may bother her doesn't bother men. You know what? There's an expert in the house if you have any questions, and it's not me. It's not my buddies, guy friends. It's my wife. Mm-hmm. So ask her, honey, when you have a rough day and this going on, how do you want me to respond? Ask her. That's how you really start it. Ask her. We love you guys. We got to run.
Guys.
We love you.
Have a great week.
See you later.
Have a great week.
Jesus loves you so much.
Bye-bye.
No matter what you've done.